Edith Labelle here backstage with the victorious Paul Hughes. Paul, you wanted to keep the judges out of the equation tonight. That didn't quite happen, but are you happy with your unanimous decision?
I'm happy. I'm definitely happy with his unanimous decision. I almost got that finish in that third round. I think 10, 20, 30 more seconds, it was definitely going to be there. He was toast at that point, and ultimately I can go all day in them scrambles. So, and I had his back at the very last 10 seconds, and it was almost under the chin too. At the moment in time, when there was so little time left, I decided, right, I'm just going to solidify this with strikes. And I did. I hit him a lot of unanswered shots on the ground to solidify that finish for me at the end. So I know sometimes if you're going for the finish there, if I had a jump for a choke, it might have been a possibility of him slipping, getting back to the feet, possibly swaying the judges either way. So I thought, I'm definitely going to solidify this finish with some strikes here in the end of the last round.
You already knew you would be a tough opponent. Did anything surprise you?
Absolutely not. I knew James was tough as hell. I have a feeling that he thought that I was underestimating him, but I made sure to say to him at the weigh-ins, I said, look, I know I'm expecting a hard fight from you, and look, he's undefeated. Like that's a tough man. I'm going in there and fighting, hit me some big shots, and he was game. Ultimately, just my pace and I think a little bit of experience towards the last round there won me that fight. And yeah, no, I'm happy to get a good victory.
It was a tight fight for a while, and you kept smiling every time the round would end and start. Like you kept smiling. What was going through your head?
I was just trying to embrace the whole thing, like in the walkout as well. As you know, I take my time with the walkout. I take the whole thing in, a few deep breaths. I really try to be present in the moment because it's not often we get to do this here, and especially in today's world. Like I am incredibly grateful to be doing what I'm doing here. I'm building my career on such a fantastic platform at Cage Warrior. So I truly just want to embrace every moment that I'm here.
I was gonna say, like, it's not just a career to you. Like, you actually enjoy this. Like, you love this the whole process.
I love this. Like, especially now as I grow as a person and I grow older, I feel like I'm embodying the martial arts lifestyle, and yeah, physically and mentally and spiritually, it's shaped me into the person that I'm becoming, and I am proud of myself.
Main event Saturday night, featherweight title, Vucenic versus Charriere. Predictions, please.
Don't get me started. We'll be here for 15 minutes. Prediction, to be completely honest, I really don't know. I think, of course, Chapa has experience. Jordan is tough. Like I went 3 rounds with him. I know how tough he is. He can dig deep. I think it's going to be a 5-rounder. I think it's going to be a decision, and whatever way the judges put it, to me it doesn't matter. I want them both, and I'm sure I'll get them both at some point this year. Jordan, I'll get that rematch back if he wins, ideally in London here or in Belfast. And if Chapa gets the win, then I would love to take that belt off him in Paris.
I was going to say, I know you do want a rematch with Vucenic, and you've been calling for a fight with Charriere even way before he became a champion. Over a year I've been calling for that fight. You look back in March last year, when I was only truly making my come up in Cage Warriors with that head kick KO against Yuri Pinata. I called out Chapa in the post-fight interview. That was me coming in, 2 fights in Cage Warriors, 21 I think it was at the time. And I just said, look, the Cage Warriors featherweight division is born, and I think I have spiced it up since I've got here, and there's a lot more spicing up to be done. This year's going to be massive for me and massive for the featherweight division. You mentioned boring, and you've actually called Morgan Charriere boring before, and I feel like a lot of people would disagree with that. What do you mean by that?
I think he's just boring. He just doesn't excite me at all. I think he's got a good wee French fan base, but in terms of Cage Warriors fan base, in terms of European MMA, I don't think he's very popular. I think, well, of course he's popular, but what I mean is, I think I could definitely make this division more exciting, and that fight with me bring this division to another level.
Well, all your fights are always crazy exciting, that's for sure.
That's what I mean. I know I'll beat that man, and I know a lot of hype will be built up before that fight. So that's the fight I want as well.
Well, congrats and thank you.
Thank you very much, Edith.